Hello and welcome to I Am Geek. I'm your host, Ryan. This is episode 302. I'm joined by my brother, Chris. He's back. And our good pal, Katrin. How you guys doing tonight? I caught you off guard. I just started.
Man,
I was like mid-thought, and I was like, nope, we're starting.
We're doing it.
Things are different now. It's just surprising.
You're back and
energetic.
We've changed a lot.
Yeah,
I'm actually painting crystals right now as we speak.
So who's who again? Who's Ryan and who's Katrin?
I don't think we know anymore.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
We change it every week, so it really doesn't matter.
It's my stage name.
Yeah.
My real name is Mephisto.
My name is
Tonight we're back, and there's a new Marvel show. I'm sure it's not true, but I feel like we haven't had a Marvel show in quite a while. What was the last Marvel show?
Good question.
Yeah, that would be a good question.
I don't remember.
It was Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion.
Oh wow, that was the last. That was
Yeah,
feel like that was a long time ago.
Oh, unless there was the
Miss
part
Marvel?
2 of that's a no, that was the
Was that before Secret Invasion?
I think that was before.
Marvel
I feel like there hasn't been one for a long time.
It's been a while. It's definitely been.
I mean, there was also the what's the show that's Marvel where they guess who?
Oh, guess who? Yeah, guess who? It's just Marvel. It's just Marvel characters sitting around playing the game. Guess who?
It's I thought it was like the Pokemon, like guess the Pokemon, and it's just the Marvel character and Shadow.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
I want a Marvel Guess Who now.
I forgot what it's called now. I definitely can't think of that.
What if?
What if? Thank you. So Secret Invasion was the last thing that was released by Marvel, and then before that was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and then Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, kind of going backwards. Werewolf of the Night 2022. So
wow, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
There's a couple of them that were supposed to happen, but didn't. Like Ironheart still hasn't been released, and Armor Wars got turned into a movie, which may not even happen now.
Oh,
so
man,
who knows?
I'm okay with movies instead of shows. Because
I'm good. With movies, I do like a show every now and then. Something that's like kind of like a special type thing that wouldn't necessarily warrant maybe a movie.
I guess so. Like Secret Invasion, you wouldn't necessarily think of as a movie because it's really not a lot of people know.
Yeah, something like side characters, like the Agatha.
Sure.
Happening. I'm good with that being a show because I wouldn't want that to be a movie.
Speaking of Agatha,
what?
What?
That's the latest show, Agatha All Along, which went through several names. I think it was always Agatha All Along, and they were just trolling people.
I think so.
Right?
Oh yeah. Well, you can end with the Agatha All Along. And it's just like, oh, that's what's been named all along.
That's what it's been named all along.
Yeah.
We're 3 episodes in.
3,
right?
Yeah.
No. 3 episodes in.
They released 2 together, and then 1 this week.
Yeah, and it's sort of like a continuation.
Oh, really?
I don't know because I only watched 2. Because I watched it and it said, "Okay, now you can watch WandaVision." I'm like, "What?" So I didn't.
When did you watch the one back to back?
Tuesday.
I watched 1 and 2. I know it was 1 and 2.
Did you watch it Tuesday?
I watched it Tuesday. You know what? I didn't.
So you haven't
third one came out.
I forgot about it.
Oh,
I watched it yesterday, but maybe you know what? I watched it during the day yesterday. That's what it was on Wednesday, and I forgot about last night. Dang it! So I'm not caught up. I thought I was doing awesome. I told Chris, I said I'm up to date for the first time in a while, not
So
so
not a
fast.
lot has changed since I've been gone.
We're gonna pause I'm
gonna watch it
right
and
here.
fast
You're gonna
play.
watch it while we sit and watch you watch it,
Oh my
and then we'll
gosh.
talk about it.
It's okay. We'll be all right.
That's really funny. Listeners watch it. He was really proud of himself. He's like, I'm all caught up in this new show.
Hey, we're still proud of you.
Yeah,
I
sort of.
appreciate it.
You got 2 out of 3. I mean
That's pretty good.
So now we don't want to give spoilers because we don't want to spoil it for you.
You won't hurt my feelings.
I'm sorry if you're watching this. I'm painting crystals. I have a convention next week. This time next week, I will be in Orlando at Halcycon, a convention celebrating the now defunct
Galactic Star Cruiser.
Galactic Star Cruiser. And I have a vendor. This is my first time being a vendor at a convention. I'm a little nervous about it. There's going to be 600 people there at least. And I'm like, how much product do I take? You know, like, I don't want to take too much, but I don't want to take where in the first like 5 minutes I'm sold out. But that'd be cool too. But then I wouldn't have any product.
I mean, you could really brag then if you just took like 5 crystals and they sold. Like, yeah, sold out.
Sold out first 5 minutes.
Man, went quick.
And I heard also that they're letting people in like 75 at a time for the first like part of the day. So
wow.
I mean, you don't want to just have like 75 things in it and then you sell out. I mean, I don't
mean, not terrible.
Yeah. I'm going to take, I'm trying to, I think I already have over 100 crystals made.
Nice.
So we'll see how many I get made. I've got some other things that I've made. I've got some exclusives that you're only going to be able to get there.
Ooh.
We can't even get them.
You can't even get them if you want.
No, he won't let us.
Oh, I'll be like, no, sorry.
You're like, please, and he's like, no,
you're not in the secret club.
I'm gonna have this little wall. This is like a wall that you first greet you when you walk on the Star Cruiser. You can get that
Very
there.
cool.
I'm gonna have a little Yoda on a holocron crystal that's only going to be there. I'm not going to put that on my site at all. And then when people say, I got this cool thing, I mean, if anybody comes looking for it, I'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's not on my site anywhere. I don't know.
Mystery.
I'll have to watch eBay the next day and see how it goes.
I'm trying to decide. If you go on eBay and you see your stuff that you've made, does that mean that you've made it? Or does that mean somebody bought your stuff and they're like, yeah, I don't really want this anymore?
No, I think they if it's an exclusive like that, I mean, people know exclusive things sell.
Yeah.
Like all the Disney stuff that because there's people that can't get out to the parks. I know, but I mean, that's as an example. Like all those popcorn buckets and cups and all that. There's plenty of people that can't go all the time. So there is a market for it, right? Of course. But it's still just kind of unfair for some that go, but it
there you go. There's your next exclusive. You need to make a little tiny popcorn bucket that holds 1 kernel of popcorn in it.
Oh, that's an idea. 3D printer at the ready, go.
Excellent.
So I have some other crystals. I have some more drink crystals. People like those Cantina crystals. I made some different Star Wars drinks.
Nice.
And so it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have fun.
Are you going to cosplay? Have you decided yet?
I think if I don't cosplay in
LARP.
some form or fashion, LARP or whatever you want to call it. If I don't do that in some form or fashion, I think I will be like the witches that we'll speak of later. I will be strung up and like burned at the stake or something. I feel like at this event, everybody's like, yeah, I'm going full out. And then if I show up in like a Star Wars t-shirt, they're going to be like, shame on your house, shame on your family. So I'm still trying to decide what I want to do because I'll be sitting at a table pretty much the whole time. So I want to be comfortable, and it's Florida. Even though you'll be inside, it's still Florida.
It's still hot.
So I'm trying to decide what to do. I mean, there's going to be people there in full like face paint makeup as different aliens from Star Wars and
Yeah.
races and.
Very good. Just paint like Star Wars just across your face. It's big letters.
Just Star Wars.
Speaking of,
I'm the Star Wars.
so you have a Cal Kestis
Yes.
cosplay that you do, right? Did you see that there may be there's like a rumor of a Cal Kestis being walking around Disney?
No, I heard that he was going to be in live action, something live action.
Yeah, I thought I saw something that it is a live action. Maybe it's just live action. I'm looking now. Just
I think it's like either
maybe it's just
a
that.
show.
Okay, well, shoot, I thought I had something. Again, a failure.
People are like, who can they get to play him? And I'm like,
actor,
the guy that they perfectly
that looks just
remade
like
digitally.
Is him.
Look like him.
Or me, they could get me.
You failed before with
me. Yeah, if they bring Cal Kestis to live action and they use a different actor, I'm done. I think I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done with Disney Star Wars.
Unless he just says I don't want to do it.
Yeah, unless he's like no. But if they're like, we decided to go this different route,
we can get a cheaper person.
I'll be like, I think that would be. I think for most fans that would be the end. They're like, yeah, I'm done with this. I'm just going to stick to the original trilogy and stuff.
Yeah,
it is out on PS4 now, so I can play the new.
Yes,
gotta get it at some point.
Maybe
if it works. Yeah,
if it works,
and if I have time. So,
yeah,
I still haven't finished Hogwarts Legacy. Speaking of witches, So Agatha All Along has come out. It's sort of continuation of WandaVision, I guess.
Yes, a sequel.
A spinoff.
A spinoff. Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah, call it spinoff.
It's a different show. It's not WandaVision.
It's like Rhoda to Mary Tyler Moore.
I'm trying to think back and remember. I should have watched the last episode of WandaVision before I watched it. How did it end with Agatha?
She was stripped of her powers and basically mind wiped. I think
she was mind wiped. That's what I was wondering. Oh, that's in episode
1.
Yep. Stripped.
So yeah, sent to this prison world kind of thing, right?
Well, I mean,
it's the same place, right?
Like it's the town. It's
okay. Westview, yeah.
Westview, yeah. She was,
and everybody's still playing the part pretty much.
Well, everyone is kind of pretending for her when she's around because she's
whatever story
she's shifting personalities.
Yeah.
So, but that's what. Okay, so let's start with there. Why? Why are they pretending for her?
They're just nice. They're nice.
Nah, come on.
I mean, they could very well just be afraid of her. And what
are they afraid? Because it seemed like they were still afraid of Wanda.
Yeah, they're definitely afraid of Wanda. I'm sure they're not too great with her since she turned out to be a witch as well, and they had a big battle.
Yeah.
So
they still not leave the town? I don't.
No, they can leave the town. She might not have been able to leave the town. She can now.
So
what we're saying is there's a lot of plot holes.
Maybe they've been given the task of just keep everything running. Don't let her know that she has powers, and just kind of keep everything normal.
Yeah.
And you'll be okay. I won't do anything to you.
I mean, if you had someone move in next door to you and acted weird and switch personalities every day, you're not gonna get on their bad side necessarily. You're just be like, you got a case, go solve it, go away now.
maybe one of the Avengers off screen somewhere that happens to not be around anymore, came to town and be like, hey, I need you to do this. I'll be back and we'll get everything sorted out. Just play along until I come back. And then they died and then come back.
I mean, maybe S.H.I.E.L.D. kind of just keeping an eye on her, and they just kind of told her, I just kind of leave her alone, let her do her thing,
pretend to be a detective.
Which you don't know how much of that they were pretending, because I mean, she may have come out to them in the road, said a couple things, and walked away. So they're just kind of like,
And then
kooky neighbor.
And then the neighbors and everything that were playing detectives with her, there was not a body there. She was imagining that, so they just played along.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. This is why we have you on. All right, so that makes sense. Okay, and then we have Aubrey Plaza's character shows up as a detective, or no, FBI, right?
FBI.
Mm-hmm.
And she comes in and out, and then we have the
and she kind of like things that she says make you think, well, she knows what's going on. She knows.
Yeah. She's like, oh, you're doing this now, or this is what you want to be, or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the teen shows up.
The teen,
which pretty much, I think everybody knows who that is, right? They're trying to make it a big mystery, but there's only two ways that it could really go with it.
Yeah, there's two options. One would be Wiccan, which is Wanda's son.
Yeah.
Grown up to a teenager, and not remembering who he was necessarily.
Yeah.
Which if that's true, and if it's him in the comics, the way he came back was through Mephisto.
Which has already been mentioned. I mean,
the name
nothing, Katrin. I don't know.
Possibly. When the teen does like try and say his name or talk about himself or whatever, like a M goes across his mouth. So I mean, M Mephisto could be,
or Maximoff,
or M Maximoff.
Yeah.
The other option would be Agatha's son, which Nicholas
Scratch,
who apparently, as you come, spoilers. There's
spoilers.
Supposedly, she traded her newborn son in order to get the Darkhold.
Yeah.
And who would you do that with necessarily but a devil?
Mephisto.
So possibly Mephisto.
Train gangs back.
Train.
Whoop, whoop.
Get it fired up.
Woo! Where's that water bill?
It's coming.
Wouldn't it be funny if there's
there's already been a water bill moment. So people have, in this latest episode, they're drinking a bottle of wine, and the bottle of wine is named something, and they're like, the name on the bottle of wine, that's who that other person is. That's their name on the bottle of wine.
Oh my.
Roni or something like that.
Name of the bottle. Although I did guess wine when they read the riddle or whatever.
Oh, I must have missed that. I just saw them drinking wine. Okay, so
so we don't necessarily know who the teen is. We don't necessarily.
Who do you want the teen to be?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. If it's Wanda's son, like I feel like they have to have another Wanda project then.
Oh, I think they're going
to. Because like
to bring this back together, you think?
Yeah, to bring it together, to give it some kind of arc to it. Because if it's just her son, it's just like, okay, well, I guess he's alive and she's dead now. So, oh well. And at the same time, like, where's his brother? Like, where's he at? Is he gonna show up?
He's Mephisto.
So I mean, that's kind of like I kind of want Wanda to be involved with this if her sons show up.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a little disappointing if it's not. But at the same time, like Nicholas Scratch, who is a character in the comics, and he's a villain for the Fantastic Four, which actually the Salem 7 that show up and start coming after Wanda. In the comics,
I mean Agatha.
And they're coming after Agatha. Yeah.
Yeah, you said Wanda.
Oh, sorry. They're coming after Agatha. Yeah. In the comics, they're actually the children of Nicholas Scratch.
Hmm.
Now, whether that'll play out or not, and if he's Nicholas Scratch, then that'll be really weird.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he's Benjamin Button or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, that was a creepy scene when they like show up. But it was funny because
Yeah.
the neighbor was like, "Whoa, I'm out of here. I'm going home."
There are times I like that guy, and then times I don't. Like
really?
when
The neighbor?
yeah, no,
like
no,
the
not the
neighbor.
neighbor, the teen.
Oh,
teen.
yeah, he's sort of annoying.
Like
He's a teen.
like when he's like at the start of the show, like
Mhm.
when he was in kind of that mode or whatever, trying to like awaken her and stuff like that.
Mysterious
I like
and-
kind of
yeah.
mysterious. But
Mhm.
then when he goes fanboy, that's when I'm just like, he's getting a little annoying. He kind of goes up and down. Everyone else I've been very pleased with, though.
Yeah.
Well, there's been some leaked images of Funko Pops, and
I saw that.
his outfit looks an awful lot like
Yeah, Wiccan.
Wicked.
It looks like Wiccan. And I think there is an image with him, and it's got the name underneath as Wiccan. There's also an image of Aubrey Plaza's character with a name that's another character.
Yes. Which
and-
we saw that character in the 3rd episode. Right?
We did. Oh, yeah, I guess we did. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was a cool image. Cool image of her, right?
Yeah.
Spoilers, Lady Death, right?
Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but yeah, I guess that would be.
That was. I'm pretty sure that was Lady Death. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I thought that the way they did that looked really cool.
The
Lady Death character.
Yeah. The only thing I'm just about her being Death, which I mean, Aubrey Plaza would be good actors for that, but at the same time, like Death, like in the comics, was really involved with Thanos, and so.
Well,
I'm not sure what they're going to do with her character beyond this, if anything, or if it's just going to be for this show.
Unless Thanos comes back.
I was hoping that she was going to end up being Darkheart or Blackheart, which is a Mephisto's, and in the comics, son. But I feel like they could change that to daughter and not mean anything.
Yeah,
just because like when. She even says something like Agatha says she's heartless, and she's like, "Oh, I have a black heart. My heart's black or whatever." And then on the list of witches that she's supposed to gather is a drawn black heart. So I was hoping.
But the black heart was for the that 70 shows mom, because in WandaVision, they on the calendar. It's not a water bill; it's a calendar. The night that they're going to have dinner with the boss, they have a black heart on the calendar.
Well, that's because it's in black and white, and their last name is Hart.
Black, yeah, and her last name's Hart.
And that's why she went and got her, because her last name was Hart, so she could fake her being. But I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I think it's supposed to have been Aubrey Plaza's character.
I think they're tricking you there because plug your ears, Katrin.
They are. Have your earbuds in.
Because I think that character's not gone. I think.
Oh, I don't think so either. At least I really hope so, because
I think we're going to see her true form,
Mrs. Ford,
later on.
Great. How many episodes do we have? Is it 6 or 8? Do we know?
3.
How many total will there be? Just 3.
Just 3. They're done.
9 episodes. It's going to be 9.
Oh, there's 9.
Yeah.
Nice. So we got some time.
Yeah, all the way up until there's at least based off of IMDb, the last 2 episodes show up on October 30th.
Perfect.
The night before Halloween, they dropped the last 2.
Oh, I forgot to say, happy HalloGEEK season started.
Have y'all decorated your houses yet?
No, that's not going to happen.
We did.
Inside has happened.
Our inside has happened.
Yeah, the outside will most likely happen this weekend.
Yeah.
Mine won't happen until after I get back from this convention. because there's no way I can put something else on the.
It looks like you've already decorated though. You got all those masks back there.
Oh yeah, that's all my Halloween masks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we try to wait till it gets cooler outside before we put our outside stuff out because the sun rises and it just shines on our house like most of the day. So everything that we put out, it just gets ruined. So we wait till it gets a little bit cooler at least. And
it's still in the 90s.
I was going to do it last weekend, but then I was like 92 out. I was like, 87 next weekend. I'll go next weekend.
Of course, we have torrential rains coming this weekend, so I probably won't do it this weekend, but
I didn't even check
sometime.
So back to Agatha. Have you guys enjoyed it so far?
I have.
I've enjoyed it. Yeah. It's I like all the mysteries kind of about it. I think the actresses have done a really good job. I mean, Catherine Hahn she's just fun to watch.
Yeah.
She's always really fun. It's a mini kind of Parks and Rec reunion. With her and Audrey Plaza, which at the red carpet event for it, 2 more Parks and Rec people showed up.
Nice.
Ben, and what's her face, the main actress.
Oh, maybe Ben will be Mephisto. Do you think it's going to be another WandaVision where we keep saying Mephisto's going to show up and then there's no Mephisto?
Maybe.
You never know. You would think they would learn.
Because they've already said his name. They just have to say it 2 more times and then he shows up. Is that how it works?
Yeah, I think so. It's 2 more times.
Speaking of, what was the show? Did y'all see that where there was a show that
Community?
Yeah, it was Community. So season 1 they said Beetlejuice, and season 2 Beetlejuice, and the third time they said it, and you could see a Beetlejuice character walking past in the back. That's awesome.
I still want to see Beetlejuice. I just haven't.
Yeah, I need to as well. It'll be on TV soon.
Yeah. That's, we unfortunately could not get out to see it. So
So also we didn't talk about the most important character that's come back from WandaVision. The rabbit. The rabbit's still around and kicking.
Brief rabbit.
Good.
Yeah. So, which the rabbit could still be somebody.
Could be. Yeah.
Because
maybe that's her son.
Didn't the rabbit turn into some kind of monster in the WandaVision?
Thought it did, or was that like a deleted thing? I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I remember the rabbit doing something scary.
Yeah. It like cornered the kids. I remember something like that.
Witches are known for changing people into animals, so it's very well could happen.
In the real world, yes.
In the real world, yes.
Yeah.
That could be Mephisto.
I remember when we talked about WandaVision and the rabbit, one of the theories that we had was the rabbit was her son.
Yes, I do remember
that.
that.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. It very well could be.
But it's probably not.
So if Mephisto does show up, is there any actor that you would love to see?
Play Mephisto? Oh, Ben from Parks and Rec. No,
perfect.
It's interesting. Who would I want to play Mephisto?
For the longest time, Robert Downey Jr. He's doing everybody.
I'm back, baby.
Chris Evans coming back to be Mephisto.
Yeah, that was the other
one. For the longest time, though, there's been a rumor that Sacha Baron Cohen is going to show up as Mephisto.
That's not who I would pick.
My witches.
Who would be a good Mephisto? I'm trying to think. Oh, this could be interesting.
Zach Morris.
Close.
The guy that played the Great American Hero.
The guy that plays either one of them would be interesting.
Zach Morris.
Either Dean or Sam would be interesting.
Oh, okay.
Jared Padalecki?
Or Jensen Ackles.
Jensen Ackles.
From Supernatural.
That would be interesting. Because then you have sort of like for the geeks like us, like, they're back in the supernatural realm, that would be sort of interesting. maybe Jared Padalecki with the longer hair, sort of slick back, red eyes, maybe. Could be interesting. But then Dean, I just call him Dean Sam. That's their real name. He could throw a little humor into it. That could be sort of like interesting. That's my pick. One of them. They're not. It's not going to be them, but but that would be sort of interesting, don't you think?
No, it could be interesting. But how about Timothy Chalamet?
No, he would just sing a song or something.
Well, I mean, he could join in on the Witch's Road song.
Yeah,
that's right.
He's too. No, I want somebody bigger. He's too like.
No, he's too short.
No, like beanpole. Like beanpole.
Well, Mephisto's very beanpole.
I know, but I think for this show, I want some for the Marvel Cinematic. I don't want.
You want a buff guy?
Well, just somebody that exudes like a. I could snap your neck if I wanted to. You know, I could just take you out right now if I wanted to, but I'm not going to because I'm going to use you for my plans. Instead of like, hey, you guys want some chocolate? Well, there's demons and there's witches. We're going to walk down a road. It's superstitious.
Not Sam Elliott. Not Sam Elliott.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I've made my picks. Either Sam or Dean. And I'm the only. And Chris has made his pick. Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka. That's what I'm picking. He's got a punchable face. That's all I'm saying.
Keanu Reeves.
He's got a punchable face. That's
I don't know.
Could be Keanu Reeves.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Okay.
I can see that.
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at a picture of
Ghost
Mephisto.
Rider.
He's already a Marvel character, though, isn't he?
Oh, well, so are
He's Marvel.
many other people.
Oh, no, it's DC. No, wait.
DC. Yeah, he's Constantine.
Sorry.
Which, I mean, that would be like a kind of like...
Yeah, it's true.
But, I don't know if they would do that then because,
yeah, there's a picture where he's with Doctor Strange and he's wearing a suit and a tie, and I just thought of John Wick. So.
Who would be good, but can't now because he's sadly passed away. From John Wick. The guy, the concierge guy.
I never saw those movies.
What was his name?
I've only seen one because somebody wanted me to go with them, so I did. A guy friend, not my wife. She wasn't interested in going.
Lance Reddick. He would have been really good. He would have been really good as Mephisto. Oh well.
Big, yeah. You never know.
Here's my one. Here's my one beef with Agatha All Along so far. I don't want them to be like. I don't want her to be portrayed as a
good guy.
Yeah, I don't want it.
Yeah, I mean, so far they haven't. They're hinting at.
They're hinting at it though,
like at least maybe some sympathy for her.
Right.
I don't know if they'll ever go full. In the comics, I mean, she is like kind of dual. She can be good. She can be bad. Because I mean, she kind of raised Wanda in the comics, taught her witchcraft.
Yeah, I don't know. I just wonder, like, I think it would be more interesting if they had just had a show and the witches were
bad people.
Yeah. Like because basically all the stuff they've talked about so far is stuff that bad people do. You know, it's not like hero stuff, but they're still sort of like, you know, we're gonna sing a song, we're gonna have some fun, you know, we're good.
I mean,
that's my only really gripe. I'm like, just if you're gonna make a show about witches that basically in one division Agatha says she ate a child or something like that, then just let them be evil. just I mean, don't try to spin it where like, yeah, they only ate one child. It's okay.
It's like Vampire Diaries. Like,
These are bad people that eat.
I mean, sure, you kill some people, drink
Twilight.
their blood, but you're so handsome.
Maybe that's why they had the scene without the rear view scene, just to show that she's human, just like everybody.
Yeah, everybody poops.
Everybody poops.
Charmed. They had good witches, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, and there's Harry Potter stuff, but I'm just saying, like,
well, those aren't.
Yeah, those are wizards. But
well, I guess the Sanderson sisters were not really.
They weren't good. They were bad.
Good. They were bad, but you also like, oh, they're kind of funny.
And I mean, in the sequel, they tried to make them sympathetic, and
see, don't do that.
Yeah, it didn't really work for that.
No, it did not work for that.
I don't mind like a tragic kind of sympathetic backstory to a villain, but yeah,
that's fine. The backstory is fine, but they've already crossed that threshold. Like, she basically admits to like killing a dog and all this other stuff in WandaVision. So just let her, just let it play out. Let her be the villain. Because now they got Aubrey Plaza, and they're like, and these other witches are like, we're coming for you. We're gonna kill you. And it's like trying to make them look like they're the real villains, and poor Agatha's just,
Well, they've alluded that she betrayed them in some way that they want to,
because she's evil.
Did you ever feel sorry for Darth Vader in Star Wars?
Did I feel sorry for him?
Like when he was dying, did you feel sympathy for him?
Well,
or Count Dooku?
He killed. Yeah, he killed a lot of children.
What about Davy Jones
in Pirates?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I didn't feel sorry for him.
Or the monkeys? Which one?
The monkeys.
Yeah, I didn't feel sorry for David Jones and the monkeys.
I mean, you can have sympathy for the villain, but don't turn them to. But they're still the villain. Like, they don't have to be like, the good guy.
Yeah, no,
unless they completely change their ways by the end of the tale.
It could be a redemption arc.
Yeah, there could be, but it doesn't seem like.
The Wanda and started out as a villain. She got a redemption arc.
Well,
and then became a villain again.
And then somebody was talking about that the other day. They were like, because they were rewatching stuff to get ready for this, and they said at the end of WandaVision, she pretty much has this redemption story, but then is bad. And they said that's why I didn't like that movie, because like she had her redemption story, and then it was like, oh no, my children are gone, I'm evil again.
Yeah, I mean that was, I kind of chalked that up to the Darkhold. Driver,
or just a bad movie. But what are you gonna do?
We'll see. I mean,
no, that movie was bad. I'm sorry.
No,
Doctor Strange movie was bad.
Yeah,
and I like Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens with this. I mean,
it had potential that it didn't reach.
Oh yeah, but yeah. So I'll be interested to see where this show goes. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully they don't do weird stuff.
they'll do weird stuff.
No, you know what I mean. Like do stuff just to do stuff. They've already done it, so I guess they'll still do it.
But I think I was trying to think of, there was a movie or show that you felt bad for the bad guy, and I think it was Joker, where you kind of feel sympathy for the guy, and it makes you feel weird watching it, because you're like, I should hate this guy, but I really feel sorry for him, and I want the best for him. What you want the best for people, right? So it's a little different.
But I mean, there's Harley Quinn, who, I mean,
Pud.
Horrible person, but but then you kind of root for her though, because you kind of want her to.
Because they turned her into an anti-hero pretty much in the movies. So I don't know.
Anyways, there's plenty of that happens. There was something not too long ago that really
it can work.
It can work. I just don't want it to work for this one.
I just want to watch some evil witches.
It will. Well, it'll probably. Yeah. It'll end up.
Is that too much to ask?
To connect it to a new show or movie, they'll flip it around so that you're cheering for the good guy again, and you'll feel better about it.
You'll feel better.
I feel like they're inching towards a redemption arc.
Yeah, or who's the worst bad? Like if Mephisto shows up, is he the worst bad? Then
yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see what they do. I'm sure there's going to be an episode where there'll be a lot more backstory. Where it's just going to be backstory the whole time, which will probably let us in on some of the stuff.
Maybe they'll flash back to WandaVision.
Or maybe they'll just walk down a really long road the whole time.
Like the Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They finished the first trial. How many trials are there?
One per witch.
Oh, really? One per witch?
I think so.
Oh, wow. There's a lot of trials.
I think they each have a trial because this one was the potions witch.
Yeah.
And then, they've got the divination and the rock star one. I don't know what she is.
Is she like
an earth one?
I don't know what she is. The earth one, yeah, which we still don't know if we actually have the earth witch or a dead witch.
I wonder, like, what happened to the last coven that Agatha went along the road with.
I'm sure there will be a backstory episode.
Are they all dead there? At one point I wondered, like, is the 7 Salem people?
Yeah, I think they might have.
Yeah,
they were. What happened was they were building a boat,
painting a boat.
She betrayed them and took the boat. So there'll be a boat episode to explain all that.
There's got to be a boat episode.
If you don't know what that's about, go back and watch Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Every Marvel show's got to have a boat episode.
Yeah, they're like, what do we do? We got too many episodes. So just throw a boat in there. Anyway, so I liked it. I have been working a lot, so I've had it on sort of in the background.
Mm-hmm.
So like when the Mephisto thing popped up, I was like, wait a second, and I had to rewind it, and I'm like, I hear what I heard. But they put it out there now, so they better do something with it. Or they're just trolling us, probably.
Yep. I just toss him a name; it'll be fine.
Yeah. Everybody wants us to say his name, so we'll say his name. And then 5 years from now, we'll have a plan for him.
Maybe,
or probably 10 years now.
No.
Or they'll just like reboot everything after.
Yeah.
The next stuff.
The next stuff. All right, so we've been talking about not WandaVision, Agatha All Along for like 40 minutes now.
Something like that. You
got a game for us?
Yeah, we can play if y'all are up for it. Since it is
listeners, are you up for it? Let us know in the comments.
Let us know if you want to hear us play a game.
Yeah,
put it down in the comments.
We'll wait. Okay, yeah, there's one. Okay, I think
they want to play the game.
Yeah.
Since it is Halloween. Ooh. And I was listening to a podcast where they took what was it? They had oh man, this is terrible. But anyways, they had ChatGPT generate quotes that were not real, and you had to guess if it was real or not. Something like that. But anyways, whatever it was, I can't remember now. I thought it'd be fun if we had ChatGPT generate some fake movies for us that were kind of quirky, but also give me a list of movies that are real but sound like they could be fake. So what we're gonna do is see if you can guess which one is a real movie and which one is a fake movie. So I'll just go through them. I'll go through the movie one at a time, and you'll say real or fake.
Oh, okay.
And we'll score it. Sorry, I should have said it that way. And I've got a bunch, but we won't go through all of them because
got 57.
There's a bunch. No, I think I had it generate 10 of them each. So, all right, you ready? So I'll give you a title of a movie. I won't have a year because that'll give it away that it's a real one. And then the synopsis or plot or whatever you want to say.
No, okay, so hold on.
Yep.
You're going to give us the title of 2 movies.
I'm just going to do. I'll do one at a time. I'll do a movie.
And some of the movies are real.
That's right.
So the title you give is a real title. You're not making
right.
up a different title for that movie.
That's right. So there will be a real title. These are going to be quirky movies you probably never heard of, but you'll have to guess if it's real or fake. And these are horror movies to be clear.
Horror movies. Oh,
yeah, not just random movies. Yes.
Chris's favorite.
All right. The Forgotten House.
A
young couple moves into a quiet suburban neighborhood only to discover their new home doesn't exist on any maps. As strange occurrences escalate, they realize their house has been erased from reality, and so are they.
Bum, bum,
Dun, dun.
I just heard
a real or fake.
I just heard a real life ghost story about this.
Oh, really?
It was on this podcast I listened to, and they're Scottish, Irish, I don't know, somewhere. This lady was walking, and she approached this house, and these people were living there, and then she had a conversations with them, and then walked on and said something to somebody down the road, saying, "Yeah, I just went and talked to blah, blah, blah." And they're like, "What are you talking about?" And then there's no house there, and they went back, and there was nothing there. And she went back in the records, and there was a house there like hundreds of years ago. So did Katrin hear the same story, or did ChatGPT hear the same story, or whatever it's called?
Maybe.
I'm gonna go with fake.
All right.
I mean, it seems like a fun movie. I would watch it.
It does.
I'll go real. Just why not?
Chris is correct. It is.
So I got a point. Movie. Yay!
All right. Next one. Whispers in the Dark. A group of friends embark on a camping trip deep in the woods. Sounds like a lot of horror movies, but soon they begin to hear voices calling their names. The catch, the voices sound like their own.
Their own. Saw that coming.
Is that real or fake?
I think if these movies are real, they were written with ChatGPT to make the movie. They just they're like, we need a movie. Put it in ChatGPT. Okay, so this is whispers, and it turns out it's their own voices. It sounds like a movie that would be like deep embedded somewhere in Amazon Prime.
It does. Yeah.
That you're like scrolling on, like, what can I watch? And like, oh, what's this? Whispers in the Dark. What's this about?
There's a song by Skillet called "Whispers in the Dark."
I knew there was a song. Yeah,
they might be giant something too.
It also sounds like a movie that when you read the synopsis of the movie, it tells the whole movie, and you're like, well, should I watch it or
kind of spoiled it?
Yeah, which
What are you going with?
Again, I want it to be real because it sounds like a dumb movie that I'd want to watch. I'll go real again.
Right.
I kind of feel like it might be real.
Yeah.
As well.
It's not real.
Oh, I bet all of these are fake.
They're not.
He's messing with us.
All right. You ready?
I'm pretty sure there is a movie that's that.
I know. That's what I thought too. On some,
I mean, like, kind of happened in Blair Witch.
So, all right, ready?
Yeah.
Rubber. A sentient car tire named Robert suddenly comes to life and embarks on a rampage, using its psychic powers to explode the heads of anyone in its path, all while being watched by a group of spectators in the desert. I should have read these before. Okay, sorry. That one is entitled Rubber. A sentient car tire named Robert suddenly comes to life and goes on a rampage. What do y'all think? Real?
Robert the tire.
I'm gonna go with fake. And hope it's fake.
I somehow think there's a movie about a tire but I don't know if it's a horror movie.
I
feel
don't
like there's a
understand.
movie about a tire that just rolls, and that's the movie.
Yeah, I mean, I can
yeah.
see like it rolls and kills people, whatever. But
Does
like,
it go on a
uses his mind
rampage?
powers.
I think I'm just gonna say real for everything, and then maybe something will be real.
Final answers.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Ryan is correct. It is a real movie from 2010.
Oh,
That
I'm finding
really?
that movie.
If I was really good at setting this up, I would pull it up or have it already in here
I
about
just
more
can't-
about it. But it is a 2010 English language French independent horror comedy film written and directed by Quentin Dupieux. Dupieux.
It is my rubber.
The film is about a tire that comes to life and kills people with psychokinetic.
His name's
It's set in California.
Robert the Rubber Tire.
Right, you ready?
Yeah.
I think we should just stop and watch that movie.
I think so. All right. Thanksgiving.
Yes,
a homicidal turkey
Drill.
goes on a murderous rampage during Thanksgiving, targeting a group of college students. This low-budget slasher mixes absurd comedy with turkey-themed terror.
Well, there is a movie called Thanksgiving.
Is it about a homicidal turkey?
I don't think it is, but there is a movie called Thanksgiving.
Or is it just Thanksgiving?
No, I'm pretty sure there's a movie called Thanksgiving. I would look it up, but that'd be cheating.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with real.
All right.
I don't think if it's a turkey. The one that I'm thinking of is not a turkey, but it is called that.
The one that I know about is it's the guy dressed in a pilgrim outfit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say not real. I think
Chris is correct. It is a real movie from 2008, and here's the best part: there have been sequels to this movie. Apparently,
of course there have.
It was followed here. Well, here's the even funnier thing: it was Thanksgiving was in this is 2009 on this other thing, but it was followed by a 2012 sequel called Thanksgiving 3.
Yeah, I knew it was real, but I thought you were tricking us by making it a different movie than what it is. Like using the title Thanksgiving, but saying it's about a turkey instead of a pilgrim that kills people.
Yeah,
because
no, it's a turkey that kills people.
Gobble gobble.
And at the first Thanksgiving in 1621, a topless pilgrim girl is chased and slain with a tomahawk wielded by an evil demonic turkey which quips, and I'm not going to read the rest of that. But
didn't you animate this movie, Chris?
Yeah, I think I worked on this.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Llamageddon. We'll stay
what
on
kind of pilgrim girl was
it? Sorry, topless. Llamageddon. After a spaceship crash lands on Earth, a killer alien llama with glowing red eyes and deadly laser beams terrorizes a group of college students at a house party. Real or fake?
Stupid.
Wow. What are you going with, Ryan? What are you going with?
All I know is we should just start making movies. We should start writing movies, because if any of these are real movies, what are we doing with ourselves? We could do this.
Yes.
Chris, you know you've got people in the industry. You know people.
Mm-hmm.
You know people.
Yeah, we'll get it made. No problem.
We can ChatGPT this thing up and make a movie.
Yep.
All right, so it's a llama that kills people for whatever reason.
Llamageddon.
Space.
Again, title sounds real.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing good. No, we'll say no.
Go with no.
So not real?
Yeah, I'm going to go with no as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it real?
2015.
Wow.
Llamageddon. You can watch it on Prime Video.
I don't know what I'm doing later.
There's actually another one from 2024. That's interesting. But it's the same
There's two Llamageddons?
Well, it looks like they may have remade it. Maybe that's what...
It's like Evil Dead 1 and 2.
That's interesting.
They got a bigger budget and they remade it.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
The Bone Collector. Which is a television show, but this is the movie Bone Collector. All right. A small coastal town is terrorized by a string of disappearances with bodies later found with all their bones missing.
So what is found bags of skin or
a reclusive fisherman may hold the key, but his dark secret is buried at the bottom of the sea.
I'm gonna go with real. Like I
So-
feel like this one would be real.
So I'm still wondering what they found. All their bones are gone. So is it just like a skin
Bag.
suit?
Skin suits.
I think so.
Honey, I found another skin suit out
I mean, there
back.
would still be innards.
I guess.
Squishy.
Real or fake?
Sure. Why not real?
Okay, Chris.
Yeah, real. Yeah.
It is not real.
That's what I
That
said.
one should be made. That one should be made.
It should be. A lot of these.
They were
I
going
feel
to
like-
make it. I heard about this one. They were going to make it, but then they're like, we don't have the budget for the skin suits. You know, it's really hard to take the skeletons out of the dummies.
It confused the producer like it confused you. Like, well, what are they finding then? Bags of skin?
Yeah, what do they find? I don't get it.
No,
All right, you ready?
Just go down to the local market and get bags of skin.
Next one. Street trash. Homeless people in New York City start melting into grotesque piles of goo after drinking a mysterious expired liquor called Tenafly Viper.
Here's where they got the skin bags from.
Exactly. The film is a mix of body horror and dark comedy.
Sounds horrible.
I feel like this would be real. I'm going with real.
Yeah,
Like,
I like
this.
it's real. It's real because he threw in the body horror. Like it went into that description.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is real. It's from 1987.
Yep, sounds right.
All right. Scores 3-2. All right. You ready?
Yep.
The Children of Nowhere.
Oh.
When an entire town's children vanish overnight, the remaining adults are haunted by ghostly figures of the kids. But these children are not seeking help. They're hungry for revenge.
Ooh. This is the prequel to Children of the Corn.
Exactly. Children of Nowhere. Is it real?
It's this from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Is that what this is?
Yeah. The title sounds like ChatGPT. It's not a fun title.
It's not a great title.
Yeah, the wording of how it was described.
Yeah, I'm gonna go not real.
Yeah, to me makes it feel like it's ChatGPT.
All right, final answers.
Yeah.
You're both right.
Yeah. They did ChatGPT got lazy on that
Yeah, a
one.
little lazy on that one. All right.
I can't do this anymore. Just take this.
Yep.
The Doll Maker's Curse.
Oh.
After inheriting her estranged grandmother's doll shop, a woman discovers the dolls are eerily lifelike and they're watching her, which sounds pretty like a lot of movies. Soon, she realizes the dolls are vessels for the souls of those who wronged her grandmother.
Oh.
Armageddon.
I want to go real on this one.
It sounds like that other movie that had the ventriloquist lady that had all the dolls. Remember that one, Chris? What was that one? Dead Silence.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, I think so.
This is called the Doll Maker's Curse.
Well, we know that.
Is it real
Oh, you said
or is it ChatGPT?
I want to go real on this one.
The Doll Maker's Curse. I'll go false.
Final answers.
Mm.
It is a false movie.
Yeah.
We are now tied at 4-4.
Yeah, they were going for the Dead Silence. So like, well, just ChatGPT was lazy again. They're like, hey, there's this other movie. Just change it to something else.
All right. The Ginger Dead Man. A killer's soul is transferred into a giant gingerbread cookie and then goes on a killing spree.
You're a monster.
I want to say this is real. I feel like I may have seen like a cover.
I think I have too.
Creepy gingerbread man.
Final answer?
I'm going to say real, yeah.
It is real. There's a line in the description that I didn't get to read. It says, starring Gary Busey as the voice of the murderous gingerbread man. That's great. All right. We'll do a couple more here. Deathbed, the bed that eats. A cursed bed possessed by a demonic entity consumes anyone who lays on it, dissolving them into its stomach-like bedding. The story of this killer furniture unfolds in a Gothic mansion.
Now, I'm pretty sure there is a Courage the Cowardly Dog episode
Yeah.
like this, where Muriel lays in a bed and it's possessed and she
It's
can't get out of the bed.
stomach-like bedding.
It's a stupid sounding
Dissolves
movie.
them.
I'll just say that.
There's plenty of stupid sounding movies.
Well, yeah. I'm just
I mean,
saying.
stupid movies, not just stupid sounding.
Yeah. Deathbed. It feels like I don't know how you would make a movie out of that.
Right?
Like there'd be a character and lay down a bed. They're dead. They're gone. What happened to that character? I don't know. Somebody else go lay down in the bed. Oh, they're gone too. I'm tired. I think I need to take a nap to figure this out.
Just like, yeah, this is a good bed. I'll take this bed.
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna go with yes.
All right. That one is real from 1977.
Oh, okay. It's a
The
seven.
I wonder if they got that plot for Courage from that movie.
Could be.
Sounds like a dumb movie.
It's directed by George Barry with where was that's all yeah, we don't know these people.
No,
I don't know. There's a priest in it, of course. All 70s movies, horror movies had priests in.
Yeah.
Right. Last one.
Oh, either Chris is gonna win or we're gonna tie. Right?
Eyes in the Field.
Eyes in the Field.
After
Like
a farmhand,
like
we
the
should,
letter-
you know,
letter I?
one of our games is I give you the title and you try to guess the plot of it, or I give you the
Yeah.
plot and you try to, but that's not what this is. Eyes in the Field. After a farmhand goes missing in a small rural town, the local farmers become convinced that the scarecrows are watching them. The harvest brings more than crops.
Yes.
It brings death.
Death.
And it's called what again?
Eyes in the Field. Like, it's not potatoes.
Sounds like a real movie. I'll tell you that.
It does, yeah.
I feel like I've
The
seen this.
scarecrows have eyes. The hills have eyes.
Eyes wide scarecrow. Eyes wide field. Let's go real.
Eyes in the Field. What are you going with, Ryan?
I'll go real. Why not?
Going real? Okay.
This is a movie that sounds like
we'll make it interesting then. I'll go fake.
Oh no.
Well, it is fake.
Oh, Boo, I lost.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yay.
Other non-mentioned movies were Static, a fake movie. A late-night radio DJ begins receiving disturbed calls from someone inside his own house.
There's someone inside the house.
The Dollmaker's Curse. We already said that.
We saw that.
Oh, we did see that one. We did read that one. Rubber. We did that one too.
We did that one too.
The Lift, a Dutch horror film where an elevator in a high-rise building becomes sentient and begins murdering the building's occupants in bizarre ways, including suffocation and decapitation. That one is real. The Lift,
real, yeah.
1983. Slugs, mutant carnivorous slugs infest a small town. That one's real. Troll 2.
That's real.
I feel like that would have been easy. That is a real one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So good job. That was fun.
Nice.
It's very interesting. The things it can come up with, right?
One day it'll rule us all.
Probably.
It'll make us watch horrible, horrible horror movies.
but a lot of these sounded real.
Yeah,
they did. Like y'all had a hard time figuring them out because they sound like real 70s, 80s, or even current movies.
Too much scrolling on streaming services.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, that sounds like a horrible movie.
And it's proved by the ones that were real that are just as cheesy sounding as the fake ones. So it's
Rubber.
That's crazy. Thanksgiving, the homicidal turkey.
Killer tire. Oh, so it's gonna like roll over people? No.
It's mind powers.
Psychic powers.
Uses his powers to explode the heads of anyone who's
gonna make this movie.
2010. There you go.
And knowing is half the battle.
Let's see. Steven Spinella as Lieutenant Chad.
Oh, yeah.
Jack Plotnick as the accountant. Roxanne Mesquita. Mesquida. Mesquita. Not mosquito. Wings Hauser as man in wheelchair.
Oh, Hauser.
It's his best role.
David Bowe.
E.
Not Bowe. There is an E at the end. Is that how he spells it? Or is it IE? I can't remember.
Bowie is Bowie.
Okay, so this is just an E. So it's not the same. Yeah, Gaspard Augie as hitchhiker. Pedro Winter as tire burner. Tyre burner.
Oh, I bet. Oh,
And Robert the tire as Robert.
He, like the tire burner, definitely got his comeuppance.
Oh, yeah.
And just to break some of the magic, the effects were of the tire moving were done via practical effects such as remote controls.
I figured they just rolled it in the scene.
Yeah.
And it falls down. It's like, well, that's where it's stopping.
Wow.
Well, HalloGEEK has begun with a bang.
Bang.
And a rubber tire. What else will HalloGEEK hold this year? I don't know. Will we have special guests? I don't know.
Who knows? It will bring more Agatha All Along reviews.
Is this the first HalloGEEK where we've actually had a semi-spooky themed show to go along with the whole season?
Full show, I think so. I mean, we had the werewolf.
Yeah, that's just a one-off
special. So yeah, this might be the first full show.
Wow. Okay.
He's still reading about the rubber.
No, I was watching the trailer for Rubber. It's really good. It's well done. It's not.
We'll put that in our IM group. We haven't done anything there in a while. Just put that trailer in there.
Yes.
Just put it. Don't say anything.
I mean, now again, this was the one that was meant to be a comedy, so not just a teaser.
Probably at the beginning, it was not meant to be a comedy, and then they got it made, and they were like, "Yeah, we should put this as a comedy."
That's funny.
Oh man!
All right.
All right.
We did it.
Yep.
We did it. We made it.
Yes.
Look at us.
This has been episode 302 of iamGEEK. Will we be back in 2 weeks? No one knows.
No one knows.
Please make sure you like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. We love your comments. We love hearing from you.
Yes.
So let us know what you think.
Please.
And what you want us to talk about this HalloGEEK season. And maybe we will. Or maybe we won't. You'll just have to tune in to find out. Yep. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.